Hello, hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina and I'm here to do your weekly reading, which will be from the 14th to the 20th of February 2022. So if that's something that interests you, then stick around. Before we get into the reading, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest, please. I will list timestamps below so you quick and easy can jump to your reading once you have made your pick. And I will also list all the cards I use below if there's any of these cards that you like. Today you have 3 decks to choose from. Now, the first one is Llewellyn Classic Tarot. The second one is called the Gilded Tarot Royale by Ciro Marchetti. And the third one is called the Morgan Greer Tarot. You also have 3 rings to choose from today. So the first ring I have here is an amethyst. The second here is a designer here in Norway that has made this ring, and it's a lapis lazuli crystal. Now the third ring is a ring that has all 3 trinity crystals, which is clear quartz, amethyst, and rose quartz. So sink into your intuition, ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either deck number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time to pick, and I'll be back in a moment, and I'll start with number 1. So removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you picked this deck and this ring, then this is the reading for you. I will put this beautiful amethyst up here, so it will be part of your reading, and we will, as we always do in the weekly, shuffle the cards a little bit first, and then we're going to pick 6 cards as the overarching energy for your week, and then we're going to pull some additional cards with oracle cards. And normally, if we have time in the end, I will pull some charms for you guys as well. So let's look at it. Now we've shuffled a little bit here. There was one that just popped right out, which is the transformation card, death card. But of course, it is about transformation and not death. Okay, let us pull some more cards. 9 of Wands. Yep. The Magician. Beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Underneath, King of Wands. Okay, so the first thing that popped into my head when I saw these cards today was the transformation of the energy of the 9 of Wands, which means, you know, the 9 of Wands is a wounded healer. Now, healing is, of course, good and well, and that's exactly what you are doing, kind of. That's not what I'm saying. But the 9 of Wands represent the wounded healer, which again represents someone who kind of stays in the energy of the wounded healer. Meaning, are you a little bit in victimhood right now, is what I would ask you. Because the Knight of Swords is underneath, and the Knight of Swords can, of course, be someone who comes in and cut the cords and, you know, cleans up something. But the Knight of Swords can also mean drama. Okay, so I would ask you if you are in a situation with drama, or if you have been recently, or maybe your ego has been telling you stuff that's not true, or are you feeling a little bit like the victim right now? Okay. Now, with the death card here, they're asking you to transform that energy. Okay. They're asking you to ground yourself here with the Queen of Pentacles and nurture your body, taking care of your physical form. The Pentacles is the representation of your physical form. So they're asking you to ground. So I would say nature, I would say grounding, I would say meditation, I would say taking care of your physical form, also as in movement and also as in eating healthy. And transmuting this energy, kind of focus on what it is that you do want, because you have the Magician here and the Sword. So what they're saying also with the Magician and the Sword is that you see things clearly when you want to, and you are the magician of your own life. But be careful what you focus on, because if you are the magician and if you're manifesting, whatever you are focusing on will manifest. So are you focusing on the lack, or are you focusing on what might come as a positive thing, or are you being in gratitude for what you already have? The King of Wands is a good leader. So that's kind of where they're encouraging you to go here, okay? Be that good example for everybody else. Maybe they are not being a good example for you or for themselves, but you can be that good example for yourself and for others, okay? So they're definitely asking you to move out of this drama, out of this wounded healer, and into the grounded, the person that sees things clearly, into the magician of you, okay? So that's kind of what I feel with that. Now we're going to pull a couple of more cards here, some oracle cards, which is the Land Sky Oracle by Teresa Hutch. Let's see what we get there. Suchness. Ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta. I don't know the words of all this yogic, but suchness. What I'm drawn to, the feeling I get with this card is stillness. It's brewing that cup of tea, taking your time with your foods, making sure that it's healthy, making sure that it's prepared with love, eating slowly, kind of back to nature, kind of grounding yourself. When I see this cup of tea and this beach here, that's the feeling it gives me. Sorry, it's going to my throat today. Let's see the second card you get. Balanced life. Yeah, exactly. So a balance is needed here, okay? You're kind of off balance right now is what I feel. Now this is kind of a sliding a little bit up here, and I see the Empress card is underneath. So there is growth, there is potential growth for you here, number one. But I would say, where's your focus? Because I have a feeling they're inviting you to the stillness. They're inviting you to nature. They're inviting you to find your balance. And they're inviting you to step away and not focus on the lack mentality anymore. Okay? Now let us pull some self-help cards here before we pull some charms today. Yeah, I would also say, by the way, that the beginning of this week is the 14th of February, so happy Valentine, everybody. I forgot to say that in the introduction today. Okay, so let's look at it. You got the card of play, exactly. So get into that kind of energy instead of the victimhood. You know, do the things that make you happy. Step into the joy. Don't take life so seriously. Don't let this drama get to you, okay? One more card of that deck. Travel. And I also see the beach and the travel here. So there might be an invitation for you to actually go to a beach, or travel to a beach, or travel to where it's warm. Just for that, to have that said, that might be for some of you. But there might be a travel in the near future, or also just doing travel plans, you know, sitting down and planning for your next vacation. Just that, doing that brings a lot of joy. The anticipation of things to come is a great joy. So that might be something that you might want to look into, even though if you are in a situation where you can't travel right now, then just planning for wherever you really want to go and looking stuff up online and maybe buying books and all that stuff is really, really fun. Okay, so let's look at some charms for you, number one. Just a couple in my hand. Now you have the key to love here, and that's very fun now in this love love week that we're in. And you also got two swans that forms a heart. So for some of you, it might be regarding love, this entire reading here. It might be regarding a relationship, that it had been some drama, or you're feeling hurt by someone. But they're asking you to focus on the good things in your relationship if that's you, okay? You have a blossom here, so things will be blossoming for you, and that goes very well with the Queen of Pentacles. You also have a shell here, which is again with a beach, but also the shell represents the feminine and also the emotional. So there might be something for you to look at there as well. You have a gem, a diamond here. Wow, okay. Maybe someone will be proposed to. Who knows? Oh my goodness, you got two diamonds even. Wow. And you got another key with a heart. Oh my goodness. So for some of you, for somebody out there, there must actually be a proposal coming, maybe on Valentine's Day. um, because this all of these things are popping up. Wow. And you also have another suitcase which says travel. Wow, maybe some of you will be proposed to on a trip, on a travel, on a beach. I don't know, but this is very exciting. And you have 2 butterflies here as well. So something is growing and transmuting here. Wow. You also have a baby foot. So for some of you, there might even be a baby on the way. And you also have the letter R. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, this is definitely a love relationship reading or a relationship reading in general, whether it be new love or existing love or loving relationship. But definitely what they're asking you to do is see the positive in what you have. If there's a relationship that where you feel like things have been, you know, not exactly the way you want, might have been some quarrels, might have been some drama going on. It's time to step away from that energy now, number one, okay? Look upon the things that you do have that are beautiful. You are growing and you are expanding. And the Queen of Pentacles and all these little butterflies here might be for some of you actually a baby as well, just to have that said. But anyways, there's definite potential for growth within this relationship, if it is a relationship that you are asking for. And all these positive here with the kind of beach feeling and this love feeling that I'm getting here. But if it's not relationship related for you, I would say if this is a project or if this is something that you wanted to do, then again, focus on what it is that's working. And they're saying that things will expand and things will grow. So step into that good leader for yourself, at least. Get into that balance, okay? Step away from this energy here. We're done with that now. You're transmuting. You are you're in the transformation state here. Also with the 2 butterflies. That speaks for itself, kind of. Okay? So I feel like that was it for this week, number 1. Wishing you the very best until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 2, so if you pick this deck and this ring with the lapis lazuli, then this is the reading for you. Now we're going to shuffle and we're going to pull 6 cards as we always do on the weekly. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Valentine's. It's the 14th, so happy Valentine's, people. Hope you have enjoyed that celebration. If it is with someone or if it's with yourself, remember to love yourself as well. And also the love from the universe to us, okay? Not just love between 2 people, okay? So let us look at it, number 2. What do we get for this coming week? Ace of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. Beautiful. And the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. Underneath, Page of Swords. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of people here in this reading. Now you have 3 pages, a knight and a king. Okay, that's beautiful. Just a moment. I just need to pick something up here that I lost. Okay, sorry. It's just something that fell to the floor here that I needed. Okay, so anyway, so let's look at it. So you have an offer coming your way, a new inspiration. I mean, Ace of Wands is new energy, new inspiration, renewal of passion. It can be also. Page of Pentacles comes in with a new offer. Page of Cups, you know, that can be a new offer of energy, new offer of money, new offer of projects. The Page of Cups is a new offer of love. Page of Swords is a new offer of information. But remember also that Page of Swords can also be someone who's communicating on the younger side, who might not be so good at communication. Just to have that said, I just need a sip of water. Okay, so Knight of Wands comes also in with a passion. So there is a lot of passion here with these two cards right here. King of Pentacles, someone who is grounded, someone who has everything he needs in life. Nine of Pentacles, personal abundance and happiness. Oh my goodness, number 2. I was guided to look underneath. The Emperor, standing in your own power. Oh, wow. Okay, this is such a beautiful reading. I don't want to do anything more. That's it. Goodbye. No. I'm just kidding, number 2. No, but whatever it is that you're doing right now, I feel like it's with passion, it's drive. And I see that there's 3 cards of Pentacles that might be regarding your health or regarding your career or regarding work or money. But whatever it is that you're doing right now, I feel like it's passion in it, and it's bringing forth what it is that you need. The only thing I would say that there might be someone in your vicinity that's not communicating right, that's kind of on young in their way of thinking, that might be a little bit childish or might not know enough. Okay, so that might be something to watch out for. The Knight of Wands comes in with a passion, but sometimes the Knight of Wands can come in with a little bit too much passion. Okay, just to have that said as well. Remember also the Knight of Wands together with the Page of Cups can be a love offer. So take this as it resonates for you, number 2, okay? So let us pull some oracle cards. This is from the Land Sky Oracle by Teresa Hutch. Dedication to Supreme. Wow, okay. So dedication to what it is that you do, to, you know, your project. Bee breath. Okay, busy bee. Okay, I do have a feeling, number 2, that this is very much about a project, or very much about something that you are doing, something that might be your work, something that brings you money, something that brings you joy, something that brings abundance. But you are a very busy bee and you're very dedicated to what you do. And with that, I would say, are you burning on all... Are you burning the light in both ends right now? Are you burning out your fire a little bit here? Because there's a lot of fiery energy. There's fire and there is grounding. There is a lot of I want to move, I want to achieve. And that's good and well. But don't drive yourself too hard though. I want you to just to have a break now. I want you to, you know, I'm not gonna pour water all over your fire here. But what I want to say, because there's no water elements here, yeah, except for one Page of Cups. But, you know, so that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that make sure you take some time off. Make sure you take a breath. Make sure that you have breaks to sink down, to ground yourself, to be in the balance, to make sure that you have that balance of give and take. You have the balance in your energy in when you're supposed to eat. Don't skip a meal, for instance. Make sure that you eat properly, you have enough water, taking care of you, okay? Because I see that you're extremely dedicated when you get the card of dedication and the busy bee. Hello. Together with all this passion here. So you know, don't overdo it, is what I would say, number 2, okay? We can get very eager if there's a new project or we see that money starts coming in and things are really moving forward. And then we just barge ahead and do. And all of a sudden, boom, it was too much. and then you end up being depleted of energy. So just saying, okay? Gonna pull some self-help cards here before we do some charms here, number 2, okay? But a lot of positive results here, I must say, number 2. Wow. You're doing something right, that's for sure. Okay. Why I'm awesome. Okay. They're asking you to make a list of why you're awesome. Okay, so there might be that even though you're barging ahead and you're pushing through and you're doing, that you still have doubt about if this is good enough or if this is good. With that, I was of course say, do as they say here, make a list of why you're awesome. But at the same time, remember, you are awesome no matter what. And you don't need anybody else's approval to that fact. Okay? So don't do all of this to get approval from anybody else. As something I would say, number 2. You do it because you love to do it. That's it. Number 2, bath. So, nurture yourself. Take a bath. Take a time out is what they're saying with that. Okay? Light up some candles and put some nice oils, or as I've done here, put some flowers in the water. Turn off your phone, you know, just, take that break is what I feel is very important here, number 2, okay? Don't push yourself to the limit here, right? Okay, so let's pull some charms for you guys. Just a couple in my hand here. Now you have the Sword of Truth here, so there might be some new information, as I said, with this Page of Swords, or there might also be someone who is not so good at communicating that's out kind of stinging you a little bit. So just to have that said. Now you do have the Fairy here, which for me is an invitation from nature. So you do need some grounding, and you do need to get out in nature more. You got the Pipe, which is hard working, and I know you are working really hard right now, so maybe it's time to take a break. You got the sign of Pisces. I don't know if you Pisces or you know someone who's a Pisces. Pisces is also someone who's very connected with spirit, so maybe it's an invitation for you to connect more. This is kind of a tassel, so it's about, you know, also maybe decorating the home, making it nice and cozy around you. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts. And that on Valentine's Day. Woo! Okay, so there might be definitely a love offer, or I will put it here on the Page of Cups, because that can also represent a love offer, as I said here with the Knight of Wands and the Cups. And there you got 4 hearts here. So 4 hearts might actually also be a family. You might be actually 4 people in your family, and you love your family. So that might be for some of you, but for others of you, it definitely looks like there's some sort of a love offer coming your way. Whether it be a new love offer or a renewal of love, a relationship that you're currently in. I mean, it being Valentine's and all, I'm not surprised that you get all these hearts here, number 2. You get a little teddy bear, so there might also be a baby or a child in your vicinity or coming your way. You have also this little safety pin, which is kind of the old-fashioned safety pin to hold the diapers together, so just saying. And you also have the symbol of peace. So that's kind of what I feel is very important in this reading as well, number 2. You need to find your peace. You need to have a break, and you need to just take care of you and nurture yourself a little bit, okay? So just don't burn yourself out here. But look out for who that person might be for you, or this love relationship. As I said, it might be family. It might even be friends, you know. So you take that as it resonates with you, number 2, okay? So I love that you're so dedicated and busy bee and all that. But take a break. Slow down. Make sure that you take care of you, okay? So I wish you the very best for this coming week, number 2. And until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3, so if you pick this deck and this ring, then this is the reading for you. So this is ring of, they call it the Trinity kind of, because it's the amethyst, the rose quartz, and the clear quartz. And those are kind of 3 crystals that very many spiritual people use in connecting with the spirits. So maybe there's something like that in your reading today. Who knows? Let us then shuffle the cards, and we're going to pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. And first of all, I would like to say happy Valentine, everybody. I hope that you are doing well. And remember also with Valentine's Day that if you are not in a current relationship, that it's also about love towards yourself, from your higher self and towards you, and also from the universe to you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be love from one person to another, just to have that said, okay? So remember to love you as well. And to receive love from the universe. Also very important. Okay, so let's see what you get for this week. Oh, that was just one card that just popped on over, so we'll have to take that out. And then we're going to have to pull the rest of the cards here. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, sorry, my stomach is really rumbling. I'm hungry. Okay, so King of Rods, Death card, which is transformation. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Okay, and then you get, wow, the Lovers. Oh, that's fun with the Valentine and all. And Temperance, which can be balance or healing. And you got, wow, the Magician. Okay. Oh, the High Priestess even. Holy smokes. Okay, so first of all, number 3, I feel like you're someone who's very connected with the spiritual, and that's so fun when I said that with this ring as well. You have the Magician and the High Priestess, and that for me tells me that you are someone who is definitely in contact with your team and with your higher self. So that's brilliant. And if you feel like you're not, then I can tell you that you are, but you're just not aware of it yet. So then you just need to keep on working at it. Anyway, so what I feel here as well is that there might be a transformation within a relationship. Something, because the Death card here is surrounded by very positive cards. Just a minute, I just need a sip of water. Sorry. No, it's just that the Death card here is a transformation card. Death stands for something, letting go of something old and stepping into something new. That's what the Death card stands for. Not death necessarily as such, okay? Just to have that said. And it's together with the Temperance card, which is about balance, which is about healing as well. And that's next to the Lovers card here. And the King of Rods. Now, I do have to say, okay, now this might be a little bit off out there for some of you. And I do not want to get dirty in this reading. I tend to keep it very, straight and to the point and not go there. But the King of Rods and the King with the Rod, I mean, take it that as it resonates, people. But that just kind of popped into my head because they call these rods. So I'm sorry. But, and it's together with the Lovers card. So for some of you, it might mean that you're going to get kind of lucky this Valentine's. Okay, I just had to say that. It just came to me. I'm sorry. Okay, listen. Another thing I see here. You have actually on the table 6 major arcana cards and 1 king. So for me, this is about a huge transformation, okay? This is about, if this is about a relationship, I would say that this is about the relationship. This is about a relationship that's going to last, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also destiny, and you have the Magician. So you have kind of pulled this relationship towards you, is what I would say. Your higher self, that is, because the higher self is the Magician, kind of. So with all this, I would say, if this is a lover's reading, then that's kind of what I feel. With another thing is that I feel like there's a shift in the energies for some of you in your relationship, whether it be a love relationship, friendship, or family, okay? That there is a shift because there's a Temperance card here, which is balance and healing, and there's the Death card for transformation. What I would say with that is that I feel like it's a good shift because you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the High Priestess here. So this shift is for the better, no matter what it is, okay? What I would also say that this reading can be about is your relationship with Spirit, okay? Because you have the High Priestess and the Magician, Wheel of Fortune, the Death and the Temperance here, which can be the angels and the other side contacting you. There's a transformation in your relationship because this can also be a relationship, and this can also be a card about 2 options, which is a card about choice. So there might be that you have transmuted, or you have come to the point now where you have worked so hard on whatever it was that you were working on in the first kind of part of your life here. And now you're stepping into a connection with Spirit and a co-creation with Spirit in a totally different way. Okay, so I feel like this, for some of you, this is very much about you stepping into that Magician mode where you co-create with Spirit and where you are in that balance with the 3D, 5D world, with the human being and the spiritual being at the same time moving forward. Okay, I was encouraged to look underneath. The 9 of Wands. So yes, you might have been someone who's experienced some really tough times in the past, and now you're shifting that energy. You're kind of done with that now, and now you're moving into something totally new, which is in balance with your spiritual self. So that's beautiful and so exciting. Okay, number 3. So as you can see, this again can be read in many ways, as it always can. So you have to just feel into what resonates for you, number 3, okay? Let's pull some oracle cards from the Land Sky Oracle by Teresa Hutch. Let's see what you get. Seal, Topaz, number 10. But for me, I'm very drawn to the butterfly here, which is again about the transformation. Yeah, I do feel like this is a big transformation for you. Camel pose, Ustrasana. And you know, the camel for me is someone who, of course, this is yogic cards, just to have that said. The camel is, of course, someone who can just move through a desert and go with days without, you know, having to fill up with water because they carry the water in themselves. So with that, I would say that the message here is that you carry the magic within yourself. You carry everything you need within yourself. You're transmuting now. You're moving into something totally different is what I feel. I mean, you have 6 major arcana cards here. So whether this be a love relationship, a change in a relationship, a change in your spiritual gifts or your journey in life, you know, take it as it resonates, it is major. It is significant, okay? And they're saying that you have all the tools you need now. You are the magician of your own life, okay? Don't forget that. So we're going to pull some self-help cards and then some charms in the end today. I must say this is a very special reading, number 3. Very special. Yeah. Wow. A lot of stuff happening in your life here, I must say. Very strong energies, I feel. Okay, so you get unplug. Okay, so you need to just let the 3D world just be, okay? You need to just be in your own little bubble here. Read a book, as she does here. Take a bath and log off. Turn off your phone. Turn off your computer. Turn off the TV. Be in nature. You know, just be with you. And that's something you are in need of right now, is what they say here. And you have sensuality. Okay, I'm laughing because what I said with the King of Rods here. So for some of you, this is definitely something happening in your life where you might also have some shift in the way you look upon your own physical form. A shift in the way you look upon your body and sexuality and being intimate with someone, okay? So there might also be a shift in that. And that's also very often what happens when we have gone through this maybe dark night of the soul or something in the early parts of our life, and we're shifting into a more spiritual way of looking at life. We also change the way we look at our physical form very much. And then can also maybe heal whatever it is, childhood wounds or youth wounds, or maybe wounds regarding sexuality as well. And we will look upon also sexuality and intimacy in a totally different way. Okay, just to have that said. Now we are also going to pull some charms in the end today. Let's see what you get, number 3. Okay, you got a key here. Wow. Okay, so something is unlocking for you. Wow, this is such a fun reading, I must say. Now you got the fairies, so that's an invitation for nature. Be out and contact the fairies. You got money, so good fortune is coming your way. That's always good. They're asking you to keep your faith with the cross here. The cross is not Christianity. It's just a symbol for faith, okay? You have a button. Okay, someone need to button up, or a button to hold something together. Take it as it resonates. You have an airplane, so there might be some travel for you happening. You got an anchor. That's the anchor of hope. And also, but it can also be if there's something that's anchoring you down, it's time to let it go. You got a snow crystal. I don't know if you're living somewhere where it's snow, but go outside. Nature, of course, another symbol of nature. You have an octopus. So it might be that you're doing a little bit too much right now, that you're having your hands in too many things. So with that, they're telling you again to unplug. So I'll put it up here to, you know, drop some projects and just focus on you right now. Okay. Log off. You got the owl, so the owl of wisdom, which is very much what I feel with you with the magician and the high priestess here. And you got a flower, so you are definitely blossoming here. Yeah, so I do feel, and again, of course, a symbol for nature. So I will put all the symbols for nature maybe here. So a lot of invitation to go outside, unplug, you know, take a break, open up for sensuality, open up for intimacy with someone. Is what I would say as well. The key for me is unlocking something. So there might be something inside of you that's unlocking now, that's opening up. Maybe it is the way you look upon your own sensuality, or maybe it is the way you look upon love, since the lovers came up, or maybe it is the way you look upon yourself and your own worth. You know, you have the wisdom within. You are in connection with spirit. So use that connection to your own benefit. They're asking you to have faith. Keep on having the faith. The abundance will come. Okay, so there's a lot of lucky symbols here as well. And this button can, of course, represent that you need to hold something together, but it can also be the need to actually unbutton, meaning let it go. You open up, you let it kind of come apart in a way. So you have to take all of this as it resonates. Airplane, of course, might be travel. Maybe it is regarding this Valentine's Day. I don't know. So there might be some love offers coming your way this Valentine's as well, with all of this sensuality cards here and the lover's card here. And yeah, so I do feel like something might be happening there as well. So again, take it as it resonates, number 3. Well, I think that was pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, and share my videos if you feel like anyone else can benefit from it. Now, I wish you the very best and happy Valentine, people, and until the next time I see you.